Hello student, today we have to start with the another concept of regulator. Means in case of power supply, the conditions stages are like rectifier, then filter, then regulator. Now what is mean by regulator? Regulator, it is nothing but one type of circuit which can provide precise output voltage, or it is also called as constant output voltage for the specified change in input voltage or load value, means load resistance. And here the regulator, what it does, it can regulate the output voltage. Now what is the need of regulator? Need of regulator, it means that why we have to use this regulator, because in whenever the output of filter, if we are considering the output of filter, in that case the output of filter may be changes. Now why, what is the reason to change that output? First thing it is that if the input supply voltage it is changed, the output voltage should be changes. That is the one thing. Second thing it is that if load resistance value should be changes, then there is also change in output voltage. Now we have to make the circuit which can be independent on these two things, that is input voltage change and load resistance. Now of course there is a small change that maybe occurs for the input change, but for the specific voltage, input voltage, and for specific value of load resistance, the output must be remains constant. And that is the aim to provide. We must have to use the regulator circuit. Now there are different types of regulators circuits are available. Out of that we have to study few of them. One, it is called, that is different types. In that case, the series regulator, shunt regulator, then variable voltage regulator. Such type of voltage regulators are there. Series in the sense that the device which is to be connected, it must be connected in series with that load resistance. And shunt, it means that the device must be connected in parallel with that load resistance value. And fixed voltage regulator, these are the voltage regulator in which the output voltage should be fixed. It does not changes, or that value should not be exceeded. Means if it is 5 volt, then it can provide only 5 volt output. There is no requirement of provision to provide as a 6 volt or more than 5 volt. Then in case of variable voltage regulator, there are certain another type of voltage regulator that are also represented as a variable. Means in that case, certain change in output voltage that should be specified, and that can be adjusted with the help of the regulation method, that is comes under the category called as variable voltage regulator. Now here we have to see one of the important regulator which can be constructed by using a Zener diode. Now Zener diode, it works as a regulator. Now Zener, it is that device which is used to provide the regulated output. Now how that provision should be made? If you are think about the characteristics of Zener diode, just 1 minute. So Zener diode should be works as a voltage regulator. Now, if you are think about the characteristics of the Zener diode, it is generally used to get the reverse bias condition, or the output voltage for the Zener diode, it is constant. Now, when the breakdown should be occurs, the output which is to be provided, that output voltage should be remains constant for the specified range. Now, if we are seeing that the Zener, it is connected as a regulator, and in that case, it should be represented like this. Now, this is the circuit diagrammatic representation for the Zener diode. Now, in this case, what happens? The Zener, it is generally connected in parallel with load resistance. Means here that load resistance, we have to connect this Zener in the parallel. But generally, the Zener diode, it is connected in reverse bias mode. In forward bias, we are getting the similar characteristics as that of diode. But in case of reverse bias, when the Zener breakdown should be occurs, the voltage should be remains constant. Only there is change in current, and that thing we must have to remember. Now this VZ, it is nothing but the breakdown voltage of this diode. Means generally Zener diodes are represented with their breakdown voltage. Okay, so here the input unregulated voltage or unregulated input voltage we have to apply at this input side, and there is one series resistor which is works as a current limiting resistor. Now it can specify the amount of current which is flowing through this circuit. Okay, so firstly we have to design this value of series resistor. It depends upon the general voltage and output voltage which is to be provided. Okay, so here the current flowing through this series resistor, it is represented as IS, which is the combination of zener current plus load current. That is IS equal to IZ plus IL. Means we can also write this with the help of Kirchhoff's current law. So as this zener is connected in reverse bias, what happens that we have to see. Suppose the first thing that is input voltage should be changes. If input voltage should be increased, then what happens? If input voltage should be increased, the value of current should be increases, because this RS value should, it is constant. As IS value should be increases, that is current flowing to this series resistor, it increases, it can causes to increase the current in both cases. And if current should be increases in both sides, then there is that voltage does not remains constant. But here, because of this general diode, what happens? If the value of say current IS current increases, there is similar increase in zener current, and as that zener current should be increases, the value of load current, it is kept constant here. Okay, so as this current it is constant, the voltage should be also remains constant, and in this way the increase in voltage that should be also controlled, and in this way the voltage should be regulated. If decrease in voltage should be there, in that case what happens? The current should be decreases. In the similar proportion, the value of zener current should be also decreases by keeping the load current to be constant. Means only change in this zener current, there is no change in load current, and that can be done with the help of this zener diode. And this type of regulation we have to call it as line regulation, because it is related to the line voltage. Okay, so next thing it is that we have to see, think about the, if the load resistance should be changed. If load resistance should be changes, what happens? The value of IL should be changes. But here, because of the load resistance, if the RL value should be increased, if RL value, load resistance value should be increased, in that case, the current should be decreases. And here, as the current should be decreases, the specified amount of current it is allowed it, and that remaining current should be allowed it to pass through this zener. Means only for this zener, each time the zener current should be changes depending upon the value of load current. And in this way, the zener diode, it is works as a regulator, and this type of regulation we have to call it as load regulation. Means if load resistance should be changed, and whatever the effect of that load resistance, that is represented as a load regulation, and for the input voltage it is called as line regulation. So the value of series resistance, it is calculated as, it is nothing but input voltage, which is nothing but Vi minus Vo, that is Vo and Vz both are same, and upon the value of current which is flowing through this device, or the total current which is flowing through this zener as well as load current. So here the value of series resistor, it is calculated like this. Means once we have to design this value, we cannot make the change, because it depends upon the value of zener voltage, that is output voltage, and required amount of current should be allowed it to pass through this load resistance. Now this is that first device which is works as a regulator. Now in the next lecture we have to see the another type of regulator. Okay, thank you.